So, there's a new trend. A new awful, awful, awful trend. Quarantine songs. Or, in other words, whiny adults complaining about having to stay inside with nothing to do. Oh no, it's scary. I don't have anything to do. I'm so bored, guys. What shall I do? The worst part about this is that it's YouTubers who are also making these songs. Well, like, your job is with technology. Your job is based on technology, so how come now that you have all the time in the world to use your technology, you're just like, I'm so bored, man. Like, your career is based around a platform that gives you endless hours of free content, and you just sit there and like, oh, I'm so bored. I should make a song to complain about how bored I am. And I know most of the songs are jokes, but the thing with most jokes is that they're funny. Well, I say most jokes. Any joke, I think, well, not all jokes have to be funny. Obviously, you get jokes that are like just things said that aren't actually meant. But like, why would you make a quarantine song that isn't funny? I mean, I don't care if it's funny or not. I still don't like it because people are dying. People's family members are dying, but you're just like, oh no, I have nothing to do. People are going through a lot harder times than the people who are making the songs, and obviously, as again, the songs are jokes. But I'm so genuinely surprised. I don't get offended very easily, so I'm so surprised that there's not a bunch of people who do get offended easily getting offended by this. I don't know if people are and they're just not talking about it. I've not really done research, but I'm very, very surprised that these songs aren't being taken offensively, because I know what humans are like. They take everything offensively. I've never heard of people complaining about the quarantine songs. People are like, oh, these quarantine songs are amazing. Well, I think otherwise. So today, I decided, instead of just ranting on and just going on about these quarantine songs, I'm going to listen to some. I've only listened through a small bit of some quarantine songs because I wouldn't use my own time to watch through them because they're that bad. But yeah, basically, I'm going to listen to a couple, and I'm going to rate them out of 10, and point out a bunch of things that are stupid about them. So, we might be here all day, but luckily, the first one's only 3 minutes and 15 seconds long. Okay, so, the first song that I'm going to be listening to is by Jack Maynard, you know, the guy who got kicked off of I'm a Celebrity for like a 12-year-old tweet or something. I've watched through the first like couple of seconds of this, and I really don't like it. It's not a good song either. So anyway, let's just listen to it. Quarantine Anthem. Great. Starring Jack Maynard. Oh, look at him, he's so bored. Oh, he's so bored, he's hugging a pillow. Oh, knock knock. Do you want to play with this ball? No. Right, okay. First thing, if you're that bored and somebody comes up to you with something to do, if you're that bored, then why would you not do it? I mean, there's certain things I wouldn't do, but if someone's like, hey, do you want to, like, play a game? I'd be like, sure, let's play a game. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't be like that, because I have plenty of other things to do, and people are over-exaggerating the lockdown, and are just like, oh, it's so boring, I have nothing to do. What's a mobile phone? What is a computer? What? Never heard of it in my life. Up at the windows, I've seen this multiple times in quarantine songs, of people going up to the window like, oh, I can't get out of my house, I wish I could go outside of my house. Oh, it's so hard staying inside. Like, I'm gonna get so much hate for this because it's just a joke, but like, it's not a good joke, it's not a funny joke. So everybody's staying inside. I feel like, is this a parody? It's not a parody. Maybe it just sounds like a lot of songs. Just had for like the 8th time. Ah, you see, this is comedy gold, because this is funny. See, because he's talking about right, and then he says, watch this, right, 8th, but then he scribbles it out and writes 9th time because he just, yeah, you get it. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, it's funny. And look, funny face equal funny. Can't relate. Don't have any friends.
Lose my mind.
Can I just say, that was an epic move. I rate that. Okay, it's really cold in my house, so I've got a jumper on now. And I'm sick of this song, so I'm going to move on. I give it a 0 out of 10. Okay, so this next one, I'm pretty sure in the thumbnail has the exact same font as the last one had. And this one is a parody of Billie Jean. Because parodies are still a thing. Everybody loves parodies, right? And now this video is definitely going to get a copyright strike. But anyway, let's go. Cringe. Right, somebody get their mum and dad off this site. What age is he? About 60? No discrimination. He's actually high risk.
Each day is more like a creepy dream from a movie scene.
What is with the why is there 4 of him? Normally people do that if there's if they're harmonizing. But this is all the exact same clip. This isn't like he's putting 4 things that he's recorded together. This is just is it just old people trying to make an interesting video? Yeah, let's go.
All day at home with my family, can't see anyone.
Apart from your family? But if your family and your wife is that annoying, then maybe you shouldn't have married your wife in the first place and you shouldn't have had kids. Think of that next time you're going to complain about being stuck with your family, huh?
Put on pants, get the mail, turn around.
See, this is awful, this part of the video, but this would have been a better time to split it in 4, because he's actually harmonizing. But hold on, let me check that bit. Was it? And I just didn't realise.
Movie scene all day.
Nope, it's just one voice. Okay, let's go back. Where was I? Here I was.
Maybe go on a run, see a friend, dive away on the ground.
I mean, from what I've seen, from going outside on walks and runs and bicycle rides, there's been more people. The other day there was more people outside in my street than I have ever seen, and I've lived here for almost 5 years, and there was more people outside the other day than I've ever seen anywhere in this street. And it's a lockdown. There was people, for some reason people are thinking, oh, it's the perfect time to renovate my business building for some reason. Why? I don't know. What has this got to do with the video? I don't know. But still, this is not accurate at all. I know it's meant to be over exaggerated, but nobody is social distancing that I know of. You walk outside and there's people in like 50 people, and there's not a chance, and the police drive right past them. There's not a chance that they're all from one house. But whatever. I rate the gaz and goose. The gaz and ooze.
I never shower in quarantine. It's bad hygiene.
Was this made in 2012? What is with the and then just straight after just slow motion? What is this editing? It's deal with it MLG glasses hover down from nowhere. Oh, also that's I'm pretty sure most people are still showering in quarantine. I think he's just special or something. You don't want to be admitting that because everybody else is doing it.
And now I've taken up gardening. Who have I become?
To be honest, he does look like about the right age to be gardening. I'm sorry, I'm just taking digs at his age now.
Put on pants, get the mail, turn around.
It's not at all embarrassing to go out in the middle of the street with a housecoat on. Because in quarantine, nobody has the time to put on clothes because we're stuck inside and it's so hard. I forgot how to read and write and put on clothes.
The people getting restless, and now just on the news, they've canceled all the rest of school, and we've run out.
Oh, I can't with this video. But this gets this gets a 2 out of 10. It wasn't as bad as the last one, because the last one was a bit complainy. This is just having some fun, cringe, a bit like my channel. Okay, here's one. This one's gonna be fantastic because the thumbnail is a picture of toilet paper that's ran out. So this is gonna be a gem, obviously. So let's listen. 12 days of quarantine. Is this a Christmas parody?
On the
first day of quarantine my governor gave to me, the schools closed indefinitely. On the second day of quarantine my grocer gave to me, no toilet paper and the schools closed indefinitely.
Anyway, guys,
On the third
thank
day
you
of
for watching this
quarantine my
video.
Congress gave to me 3 useless emails, no toilet paper, and the schools closed indefinitely.
I'll see you guys in the next video. Like
On
and
the
subscribe.
fourth day of
Follow me on Instagram
quarantine
as
my
well.
lockdown gave to me, searching
Subscribe to
unemployment,
notifications so
free
you
useless
get notified
emails,
every
no
video.
toilet paper,
See
and
you
the
guys in the next
schools
video. As
closed
I've said,
indefinitely.
this is depressing. I give it.
On the
I
fifth